6 here, and apparently the chills that are in the air are just the beginning, Raul.
Just the beginning. We got a little snow on our way too, Matt, here.
We do, yeah. You've got some on the way for tonight into tomorrow, and then you've got more on the way for Thursday night into Friday. The snow that's going to come in tonight starts out fluffy, then it gets wetter and heavier as we get into the day tomorrow. More accumulating snow, as I mentioned, Thursday night into Friday. And it's cold all week, but a taste of Arctic air comes in here as we head to the upcoming weekend, which you'll see in the 10-day. Temperatures right now either side of 20. Now, the wind has gone quiet in parts of central and southern New Hampshire, but many of us have about a 5 to 15-mile-an-hour wind, and that's enough to create a wind chill of 6 in Worcester and 12 in Boston. So it is absolutely a bundle-up day for us here today. Even at the warmest time of the day, our wind chill will only be about 25. Actual temperatures you can see here running about 30 to 35. Sun in the morning, clouds in the afternoon, particularly later in the day. One round of energy mostly missing to the south, but a follow-up round coming out of the Rocky Mountains is skirting along the edge of some sub-zero air that's across the Midwestern United States. So as that new bundle of energy comes along, it's going to come right up in toward New England. So what you find today is increasing clouds. And I won't pause things during the day because there's really not a lot to look at except for the trend of clouds increasing. But at 6:30 this evening, temperatures around 30, and you're still dry. Notice by 9 o'clock tonight, light snow coming on to Narragansett and Buzzards Bay, coming into the islands as well. It will snow on the islands tonight. It will snow on the Cape, and by 11:30 this evening, it's making its way up to the Mass Turnpike. It fills in north of the Pike after midnight, and tomorrow morning at this time, it's snowing. Temperatures are running below freezing in the 20s, so it's sticking. The plows are out, treatments are out. Notice that we do change over to raindrops from the Cape to southeastern Mass during the mid-morning tomorrow. That's at 10 a.m. The mix comes all the way up to Boston and near the coastline of the North Shore as well, but the farther north and west you go, the more it stays snow, and as we head into the course of the middle afternoon, things begin to break up. So I think that your total amounts of snow at this point look to be a coating to an inch from the islands to the middle and outer Cape. The upper Cape picks up 2. It'll be about 2 inches through suburbs south of Boston, although notice that when you get close to the Mass Turnpike, the 3-inch amounts come into play. Same thing from Boston to the north and west. Now, of course, it would be nice if nature was this convenient and stayed with one exact number across the board. You know that doesn't happen, right? But give me about an inch either side, and these will be your approximate amounts. 2 to 3 as you come up through western portions of New England, and 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 as you come east across much of the North Country of New England as well. It all is done by tomorrow evening. We clear things out tomorrow night. I think that Wednesday is going to be fine. It'll be cool, but it's going to be dry. Thursday looks fine, although Thursday night, the next round of snow arrives. That falls into Friday. Early call is it may be a similar event to what we're seeing tonight and tomorrow in terms of both timing and in terms of amounts. Perhaps the more interesting thing would be this is developing in advance of some Arctic air. It's going to be trying to get in here. So sometimes those storms can take off a little bit more than they initially look like when you get the Arctic air involved. We'll see what happens with that on Friday. In the meantime, highs tomorrow are running likely in the mid-30s in Boston by the end of the day and 40s on the Cape. That's why I told you get that changeover to rain that happens the deeper into the day that you go. Wednesday, we're going to be running in the 20s, but when you look at the extended forecast, that's nothing. I mean, you get past that snow Friday. Look at Saturday. A high of 20 in Boston. A wind chill during the day in the single digits. See you again coming up in just a bit.
All right, Matt, thank you.